That's my guy right there. Hi guys, I'm just done. I done all my lines, everything I need for the 2K. I did all animations.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the... And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Donovan Mitchell.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. They've got JaVale McGee. Jackson is out there with Levine. Then it's Ibaka. And it's Porter in at the small forward. And for Dallas, Hayward out there with Markkanen. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Mavericks. Pass to Markkanen. Mitchell with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Good. And it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And here at the midway point of the year, lots of guys banged up, Clark. Is it hard to decide when to play through and then maybe not to play? When to sit?
Yeah, you know, that's a good question, Kevin. And a lot of times it's about pain tolerance, the severity of the injury. Is it something that you can play with that won't linger on and you don't have the possibility of further injury? Those are the factors that go into playing hurt or playing in pain. Guys, it's always fun to watch a player ascend from role player to star, and that's exactly what's happened with Levine, and it's been fun to watch.
Now here's Hayward. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against New York.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Here's Levine after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Outside for Jackson. Feeds to Ibaka. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Now this is what his coaches like to see. Jackson making an effort to distribute the ball in that situation.
Now here's Beasley. He picked up 24 points in their last one against New York.
And he also looked to attack at the defensive end of the floor. 3 steals in that game.
Mitchell against Levine. Dishes to McGee. Over Beasley. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Dallas.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Coach was saying that he feels Zach LaVine is still underrated as a star in this league. Coach said when LaVine gets going, there's just no way to stop him. He's one of the most natural scoring threats in the league. They certainly will respect LaVine's explosive offense tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Porter with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Here's Jackson. That one's not going to go. Hayward with some nice D. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Jackson, coming off a solid outing against Portland. He dishes it to Levine.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
The Mavericks leading. Inside, Hayward. Porter pulls it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
Both free throws good from McGee. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Jackson against Mitchell. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. And here's Levine. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. On On the wing, Jackson beyond the arc. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
I tell you, one thing Jackson has never lacked: confidence. I mean, when he gets a look, Reggie always believes his next shot will be his best one.
And still a close. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Porter. Baca is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Jackson in at the point. Jackson passes to Ibaka. Kicks to LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
Boy, I love seeing LaVine elevate. One of the most fun dunkers we have in the game.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Markkanen. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. And that one is good by Beasley.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
At the elbow, it's LaVine. Back to Jackson. 3-pointer. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And with a unique combination of size and skill, Markkanen can finish plays that others simply can't.
And Ibaka slams it in. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Another 3 for Dallas.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now. Actually, cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is. Fire!
Here's Jackson. Good D by Mitchell. The Mavericks have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. On its way from Hayward for 2. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. LaVine kicks to McGee. Back to LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
I like what LaVine gives you, both the quickness and length. Tough to negate once he builds forward momentum.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Vucevic. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. Now the dish to Jackson. Six to shoot. From outside the arc, Vucevic with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Hayward. 41 seconds left now here in the second. Good work defensively by Ibaka. Now the Raptors moving it up. Porter's running. Jackson passes to Porter. It's stolen by Vucevic. Now the Mavericks moving it up. In the corner, it's Hayward. Trains the 3-pointer. Hayward's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
LaVine with it, and that one good.
Well, you know, this is the thing. When LaVine's in rhythm, the shooting motion looks pure and effortless.
From deep 3-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, the first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Some good moments from both teams. And that'll do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
We've got Malik Beasley. Vucevic is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hayward, and it's Mitchell in at the point guard. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That is his first foul of the game. And McGee kicks to Porter. And there's the pass to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
When Vucevic is rolling to the basket like that, there aren't many guys that are willing to get in his way to stop him.
Levine passes to Porter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
To the middle, here's Hayward. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Ibaka. Jackson against Mitchell. Left side Jackson, and the layup's good off the glass. Jackson's got 8 points.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Mitchell passes to Beasley. Here's Hayward, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Porter.
You know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score. Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
There's 1:40 left to play in the third. High arcing shot, and the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Jackson.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
Mitchell. Dallas, no good that time either. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Toronto. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Here's Ibaka. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
Markkanen dishes to Beasley. Down low. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Beasley. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And Levine.
Oh, that was terrific. My goodness. And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. They get it back. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
To the paint, here's Porter. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's now only a 1-point Maverick lead.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Levine inside the 3-point line. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Relentless in his attack, Zach LaVine. Once he gets into a rhythm, man, what a scorer this guy is.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Come on, we got to have some presence down there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Baca is out there with Porter. And
Man.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
pass to Markkanen. Now Hayward. That one off the back iron and out. Here's LaVine. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Mitchell. That shot misses. Excellent D that time there from McGee. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Beasley.
Beasley just outworked the defense there. I mean, was able to get into his shot and get it done inside.
Pass to Porter. Passes it to LaVine. LaVine double team. Ibaka wide open. He fires. Here's McGee, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. McGee's got the lead up to 3 now for Toronto.
And I like that they're not settling, getting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And Porter, here we go. It's good. And it's a 5-point Toronto lead.
And he's got a great balance of knowing when to slash inside. Porter needs to keep being this aggressive on the drive.
Here's Mitchell. McGee with the block. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Mavericks trailed by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Back to Jackson. 1:41 left in the fourth. LaVine against Beasley. Ibaka, the pass to Porter. Jackson from long range. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from McGee.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Jackson against Mitchell. To the middle. Beasley kicks to Hayward. Mitchell in the corner. Fires the 3. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Mitchell's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Ibaka outside. Launches a 3. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Mitchell is doubled. From past the arc. Toronto grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 8. 36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
I doubt it. I mean, it's clear what they've got to do. Quick shot, foul, and they need some cooperation with some missed free throws from the opponent.
Here is Hayward. No good on the quick three. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's Levine on the assist by Jackson. And it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Now here's Levine. Now the pass to Jackson. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business.